Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, Aditya. Very
Th-
congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
So, how is it?
It's good, ma'am.
अच्छा लग रहा
Yes, ma'am.
है?
I'm little bit dissatisfied, but like it's good.
Don't be. Getting selected is in itself a very big achievement. So, 96.
Yes,
What
ma'am. Yes.
service will you be getting?
Ma'am, most probably IPS. I was always targeting IAS, so like that's why I'm a bit disappointed that I missed IAS by like 5 or 7 marks.
Okay. So, you might be giving it again?
Yes, ma'am. Most probably I'll be giving it again this year only. This,
Okay. So, tell me what has been your learning? So, what went right? But this was your which attempt?
ma'am, this was my third attempt.
Okay, what went right?
Ma'am, I guess a lot of PYQ research, a lot of focus on static portion, and cutting out on current affairs a lot. I think this primarily worked for me because this was my third attempt, and in the previous two attempts I was failing at prelims, both CSAT and GS, and like by quite good margin. So not only my strategy and approach was wrong, but I was not doing the right thing at the very outset. Then I took a break in 2023. My first attempt was 2021, then 2022. 23, I took a break since I was doing masters from JNU New Delhi, Jawaharlal Nehru University, and I thought that I will not be able to manage both of the things at the same time. And since I had already failed twice, my confidence was rock bottom, and I was at one point of time also thinking of leaving this preparation. I thought that I think this is not for me. Since I got into JNU, so like there were some other opportunities coming up towards me. So I thought that, oh, okay, I'll leave it. But then my parents and my family pushed me. They said that what you do, you just leave everything and you focus completely on this attempt only. And I left all of the things. I came back to Jaipur, and I'm from Jaipur, so I came back to Jaipur, and I like completely focused for 1 year on this preparation only. And
So,
I
you basically focused on static.
a lot of static, ma'am. Like earlier in my previous two attempts, my focus was like 50-50 or 50-60. 60% say static and 40% current affairs. But this time I learned after a lot of PYQ research that this won't work for me. Current affairs are anyways not coming up that much. And whatever UPSC is asking, they are like they have some other newspaper than the Hindu and Indian Express, I guess. Their source of current affairs is something like completely different. So I understood this thing, and like in the January of 2024, I completely left newspapers. I completely left current affairs. Definitely, there is some sort of FOMO inside your mind when you are like when you have failed twice. So I was doing, but like that was very, very, very little. My complete focus was on 5 subjects and 5 subjects in lexical priority. First, polity, second, economics, third, geography, fourth, environment, and fifth, modern history. Apart from it, I have not read much. So, like, I think these things worked for me at prelims level. When,
Yes. And what are the books you consulted for them?
ma'am, very standard books, nothing like hi-fi sort of books. For polity, Lakshmikant. For economics, since I have an economics background, so I never felt any difficulty in understanding economics. But at the same time, when I was attempting prelims paper, a lot of my economics questions were getting wrong. So this time I focused more on solving questions of economics because I was not having issue at the fundamental level and conceptual part. So I focused on a lot of solving questions. Coming to geography, only 2 books: class 11th NCRTs, the blue color books, and modern history Spectrum, Rajiv Ahir.
So, the basic standard books.
Yes, ma'am. The other thing I did different this time was that in the previous two attempts, I was just reading these books like once or twice. But this time I made short notes out of these books. Like polity, it is considered that you should never make notes out of it because you will only reproduce and reprint that book in similar fashion. But I took that chance since my memory is not that good. I understand this, that I cannot ratify a lot of things. So when I started this time, this preparation, the very first thing I did was that what are my weaknesses? I compared with peers that were around me, that what are my weaknesses, what they are doing better, and I just jot down all the points that are not good in me when it comes to this academic preparation. So I completely I came to know this, that my memory is not that well. I may say my friend would read Lakshmikant twice and he will remember all of the things, but I will read 5 times, then too I'll forget a lot of things. So this time I made this a point that I will my preparation will be completely writing based. I used to make a lot of notes. I made all of the 5 subjects that I told. I have short notes of them. So Lakshmikant, I have like 100 pages. In 100 pages, I can completely revise Lakshmikant. Uh, and this I can do like in 4 or 5 hours, or say 6 hours. So
Great.
that much amount of intensity I put in this time in this attempt. And like uh, with advantage of hindsight, I can now say that right from very start, I was confident about my mains, that I'll do well. Mains is something that I'll not, stick at. This was my first mains, and I got 812. Definitely, it is not as per my expectations. I was aiming around 850, 860 marks in mains. So again, this is something I have not performed well at, and I know what mistakes I did. Uh,
We generally know what we are doing right and wrong.
Yes, ma'am. After marks, I know that what mistakes I committed. My GS1 marks would be significantly lower than what I am expecting, and my PSIR 1 marks will also be significantly lower than what I am expecting. And I know what I did wrong and why it is 812 and it is not 850 or 860. So that is like paining me a lot. I'm very dissatisfied with this. That
So I think it's an honest evaluation of your own self,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
propels you to success.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And what
Honestly,
about current affairs?
ma'am, current affairs, I am again saying that I did not do that much. But yeah, in the end, some of the magazines that come out, I skimmed through those magazines, but that was like never a very intensive exercise. My intensive exercise was completely directed towards only static part.
So nowadays there is a lot of hype about uh, government websites, mind maps, new types of colorful notes. So what is your take on that?
Ma'am, I would say stay away from them.
Thank you. This will clear a lot of misunderstandings students have nowadays. They forget that exam is not made out of any notes. It is
Yes,
generally made out of static content.
yes, ma'am. Actually, what happens is when we are doing a lot of current affairs, na, our time, our devotion towards static, significantly reduces. And then when, say, I am studying static for say 6 or 7 hours, while some of my peers are studying it for say 4 or 5 hours, my understanding will not only be comprehensive, but it will be very deep. My conceptual understanding of the topics will be much better than those who are studying them for say uh, uh, 3 or 4 hours static portion. And also I will have this one more advantage, that I will have much more, my number of revisions would be more than those who are giving less time for static. So before prelims I had around like 4 or 5 rounds of revision. So I
Very necessary. Very necessary.
And without revision I think it's very difficult. I think either you are gifted in some sense, like some of my friends, they cleared prelims, they are gifted. I understand that they have some like god given gift, they have some advantage at mental level. I don't have that. I don't consider myself an intelligent person, but yeah, I am a hardworking person. I know this.
And that's a more precious quality. There are many people who are smart and intelligent, and there is a saying that hard work will beat smartness every time. If
Maybe I
smart people don't work hard. This is so great. And how many test series did you give? So there is another fad going on. कि test पे test लगाते जाओ.
Yes, ma'am, I think it worked for me in my case. But at the same time, I would say that those tests should not be at the cost of solving PYQs. PYQs are much more important. And if you have like done PYQs at least 5 times, then you go to test. So I did a lot of tests. I did around 40 to 50 tests this time.
40, 50 is okay.
Yes, like my target was that I will have, before sitting for prelims this time, I will solve around 5 to 6,000 questions. Uh, Definitely, I could not reach the target of 6,000 questions, but I did solve 4,000 to 4,500 questions before prelims, and this is apart from PYQs.
So did you analyze also?
Yes, ma'am. Just solving the test series won't help. You need to analyze it well. You need to again go back to the drawing board. You need to see what all questions you did wrong, what all questions you did right, And if you are doing a lot of static wrong, then I think there is something fundamentally different with what you are doing.
So you analyze the questions from the criteria of standard or the static and the current affairs based.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Since I had done a lot of PYQs, I knew the UPSC psyche, like what kind of questions they frame, what their demand is from a candidate. So when I was that understanding of PYQs helped me in analyzing these test series which I was giving. So it was not I was neither overdoing it, I was neither underdoing it.
so were the test series up to the mark? Were the questions very similar to the one asked in the UPSC?
Ma'am, I think it's very difficult to say that they were similar to UPSC, and I think it's also unfair to say that coachings can make questions similar to UPSC, because UPSC has to make like 100 questions in a year, while coachings have to give you around 4 to 5,000 questions in like span of 6 months. So if I am expecting from a coaching institute that they will make UPSC kind of questions, I am being very unreasonable, because UPSC will have to make only 100 questions, while coaching institutes have to make at least 2,000 or 3,000 questions. So I never had this in mind that they will make UPSC sort of questions. But yeah, I was testing. My parameter was this, that at least they should ask a lot of static questions when they are asking in test series. Their current affairs portion should be less. So with your knowledge base, with your existing knowledge base, you can very easily score around 70, 75. But to clear the cutoff mark in general category, I think it is very important that you tend to develop this aptitude. But at the same time, I would say that neither you overdo it, nor do you underdo it. Knowledge base is very important at the end of the day, and that's why I not
that's the basis, I think.
Yes.
And what about the mains?
Ma'am, mains, I was like confident from a very early stage that I'll do well, because I had extensively prepared for mains. I wrote around 20-25 tests. Since I was in this journey from last 6-7 years, so I had some amount of confidence for mains that I'll do well. And unfortunately, I have not done up to the mark. I am not very happy with my performance in mains. I think very easily I could have scored 25 to 30 marks plus in mains. Yes, it's 812, and I know it could have been 850 plus. I was already targeting Aditya Srivastav sir's score, that is 899. But
maybe next time, don't get disheartened. Maybe you will cross it.
Ma'am, prelims is still a very big hurdle for me. Like I have this fear of prelims still till now, even after 96. I can't be overconfident from this 96 that I'll go and sit and clear the prelims very easily.
Prelims is a new challenge every year.
Yes, ma'am. Because I have seen selected candidates, with very good ranks, they are sitting for prelims again and they falter at this stage.
You can't take it easy.
Yes, ma'am. So I am not at all taking it easy, and that's why I've cut back on the commitments of these. A lot of people are calling me, but like it's very difficult for me to deny all of the invitations, reject that I can't come, please understand my situation. Some institutes are calling me 6 to 7 times, 8 times, that we'll give you this, we'll give you that, but they are not understanding my situation, that I'll be appearing for the exam most probably again.
You can shift your phone call forwarding to maybe your friend or someone, and they can take it note, and once you are free, then you can give them a call back.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm asking all of them that if you want to come for a Zoom session of 20-25 minutes, I am available for this, but please kindly don't
call me there.
I need to focus on my prelims right now.
And how has been your interview journey?
Ma'am, interview, like I am really disappointed with the marks that I got, because I was on any given day expecting 190 plus. I got, even when I gave a mock interview at Tathastu ICS, I got very good response. My interview was like fairly well at Tathastu ICS. The panel was good. The questions they asked were like wide ranging, and I got a like good review. And this was not only at Tathastu ICS, but even at other institutes. At around 4 or 5 institutes, I gave around 20 mocks this time, because I had a lot of time. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Including 1-to-1s, I gave around 20. 15 out of these were panel mocks, and like 5 to 6 were 1-to-1 sessions. So in panel mocks, I would say around 3 or 4. They told me that you on a very good day you will score 200 plus. So like I was very confident regarding my interview, but it somehow went south. on the D-Day. From the very get-go, they were like grilling me. They were trying to corner me. They were trying to pressurize me. I kept my calm a lot. I did not lose my patience. I did not, falter at any stage. And I was taking one question at a time, one ball at a time. Uh, if it was a good question, I was trying to respect that question. I was trying to duck it. But if it was like a half volley, if it was a good question that I could do well, I was answering very confidently. But I don't know somehow what went wrong. At present, I think even more I'm disappointing, not in mains that much, but I am very much disappointed with my interview marks. I got 173, and I'm like not able to identify what mistake I did, because definitely I would have done some mistake. That's why they gave me 173, which is like very less than my expectations. But I don't know.
Yes, they're not bad marks, but yes, they are not up to the mark with your own communication and personality thing.
Yes, ma'am. They were like
Mm.
not at all even near what I was expecting. Even after the interview went south, I was confident that I would not get 200 plus, but I would on any given day get 185 plus. But like
185
170,
plus.
173 is very disappointing for me.
Mm. No worries. You don't. Sometimes we don't understand what when we say our facial expressions, our body language. Sometimes something or the other reeks it out.
Ma'am, I think the board chairperson, I got Sanjay Verma sir's board, and I don't know why he had this impression of this thing that I am like a very rich guy. I have had a very easy life, and they were grilling me on my choices. That you had commerce, you did not had courage to take science, and then you took economics. You could not take accountancy, and you did not pursue CA, which is much more difficult. And then after economics, you felt that even in economics you are not good, so you further chose a much more easier subject like political science and IR. And I don't know what line they were going on, but
They were just testing you. I'll tell you, they were just testing you, nothing else. They were trying to undermine the confidence.
ma'am, but I did not lose confidence. I was taking one question at a time. But then to that's the issue. Like मेरे लिए सबसे बुरी बात इस point of time पे यही है कि मतलब why 173? What fundamentally wrong I did? I'm just not getting this.
Maybe.
Had I got like 10 marks even more, this 96 would have been very easily say 66 or 76. I
Things
can
would
only
have been easy 1 year.
yes, and I'm losing one whole year behind this. And like this will be the 100 FC 100 foundation course. And if I clear prelims, I will miss the 100 foundation course. That is historical. That is going to be historical. So like that is like very much disappointing to me right now.
But let's see the positive picture. You cleared the
I'm
prelims,
trying to,
mains, and
but
interview.
I am trying to, like I'm not able to see any positive right now, because like the only thing that after 7th April was going on in my mind is that I don't want a single digit rank. I don't want in to be in top 10 or say top 15, but please give me under 70, because I can't give prelims again. It's very torturous. The prelims is like very torturous.
It is. It is.
But let's
I
see.
think सबसे ज़्यादा dicey stage है पूरे
It's like
process
very
में.
dicey.
It's completely dicey. Yeah. But this is good. I'm really, really happy for you. You study well. If you need anything, just tell us. वैसे तो
Yes,
आपके पास you already have everything. Yeah, you already know how to do it and how to get through with it. But whatever.
yes,
We also have some test series and third eye classes and etc. etc. If anything you feel like it may be of any help, maybe the mains answer writing, because I myself and my officers check the copies. So if you feel like, feel free.
yes, ma'am. Sure.
There has to be no hesitation.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
And I'm really glad that you could make it this time. But there's one thing more. Don't let it stop you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A
There is
lot of
no,
people are.
don't feel that 1 year will go and this and
Yes,
that. Give it.
yes, ma'am. A lot of people in my friends and family circle, they are saying me that okay, you should be satisfied with this, but I am saying like I'm not. I'm not at all.
You're young. You're young. So there is no point not giving this exam. So supposedly, if you would not have cleared, would you have regretted preparing for civil services?
Ma'am, maybe because I don't know what I would have done otherwise. So that may, if I would have got something else, uh, I would have been satisfied. But definitely, I think there is this issue with this preparation that at the end of the day, you do not have a very good skill set. You have a very good amount of knowledge, but you do not have this skill set that you can take to the market, and where you can seek some better employment from private sector. So I think this definitely is a issue, big issue with because a couple of my friends faltered at this interview stage. And one of my friend, this was his sixth attempt and he could not make it. And like, he's a brilliant guy. He has six prelims given, all six cleared, four mains cleared. This was his fourth, or I guess third or fourth interview, and again he faltered. Uh, Earlier he was from Hindi medium, and then he shifted to English. So I think that may be one of the issue that would have that because of that he would have scored less marks. And now when I see him, I think this is like a very big issue that at the end of the day, if you are not in the final list, it's very difficult if you do not have any skill set.
This is something which we are trying to solve. So
Yes.
what we have launched is BA plus UPSC and MBA plus UPSC. So we are trying that students don't waste their precious year just preparing. They
Yes.
do it with a degree.
Yes, ma'am. That's why after bachelor's, it was not as if I was completely going for UPSC only. I did not take an academic break. I went for masters, and I think that was like the best decision of my life till now. That
You
I went
won't,
for masters.
prepare for a competitive exam sitting idle.
Yes, ma'am. I think it's very difficult, and one should not do it, especially if they are coming from a lower middle class background.
If your friend needs some some kind of an employment opportunity, if he's good at making notes, because somebody who has cleared prelims will be better able to make questions and maybe help with the mentorship. You get us connected with him.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
And very best of luck.
Thank you,
Study
ma'am.
well. If you need
Thank
anything, you take my number. Okay,
Sure, ma'am.
and
Sure.
best wishes.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Welcome. Thank you.
ma'am. It was like very good connecting with you.
Yes, I'll tell you, I want to learn from you young people, like what works, because
Yes.
right now we have around 1,000+ kids with us who are in different courses.
Hmm.
So I'm focused on my BA and MBA batch. So these kids are with me for 3 years. So
Okay.
I'm not concerned that I should give them what I have the best, but I'm okay with whatever is best in the market. But my students should learn it, learn things from there, because
Yes,
ultimately
ma'am.
thing is that they should learn and get selected.
Yes, ma'am. I think at the end of the day, it's very important.
Yes. So we are also skilling them in no code to low code AI. We are
Okay.
also working on their placements.
Okay.
So the idea is to create a kind of a holistic system where they get the best kind of preparation for UPSC. Then, of course, with other examinations like CAPF, CDS, and some
Hmm.
market ready skills, because they are with us for 3 years.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
and to link them with the placement so that they don't face that kind of challenge again.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see how it works
Will do.
out. But thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Ma'am, if I'll be in Delhi soon, I'll definitely like to visit you.
Yes, you come, and if you can speak to our kids, they will be really really happy, because I tell you, we have superb kids. 7 kids left IIT and joined us.
Okay, okay.
I have Kerala topper, national rifle shooting champion, president awardee, district champions with us as students
Okay, okay.
for our BA
I'll
students. And
I'll definitely visit if I'll be in Delhi.
we'll be grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.